Hello students, now we will learn about different types of families in plant morphology. So here we will read about first one, Brassicaceae, which is also called as Cruciferae family members. Cruciferae family members. Another one, Solanaceae. Third one, Fabaceae. Fourth one, Liliaceae. So first we will start with Brassicaceae. Before that, there are different types of terms and symbols to represent while reading about these families. We will say one by one. If flower is having bract, then such flowers are called bracteate flowers. How do we represent that? Bract. If flower is having the bract, then such flowers are called bracteate flowers. They are represented by capital B, small r. What is bract? Bract is one of the modified leaf that is developed at the axil part of main leaf, and these bracts helps the flowers from giving protection from extreme conditions and insects. So when bract is present, such flowers are called bracteate flowers, represented by capital B, small r. If bracts are absent, such flowers are called ebracteate flowers. It is represented by capital B, small r, like this. Next, if a flower is able to cut, means give two equal halves, when we cut in any plane, then such flowers are called actinomorphic. Somewhere we can say this is of radial symmetry type of flowers. This is represented by circle with plus mark. Next, if the flower is not able to cut in two equal halves in any plane, means if the flower is giving two equal halves, when we cut in only one plane, such flowers are called zygomorphic. This is equal to bilateral symmetry. This is represented by percentage symbol. Next, if the flower is having stamen, such flowers are called staminate flowers. This is represented with symbol male reproductive structure. If the flower is having gynoecium, female reproductive structure, such flowers are called pistillate flowers. If a flower is having both male reproductive structures, that is stamen and pistil, then they are said as bisexual flowers. Like this. If the flower is having calyx, then it is represented in two forms. If calyx is present, then we will write normally the number of sepals. If all the calyx, all the sepals in an calyx are fused, then we encircle them, the number of sepals in an brackets, round brackets. So calyx, if free, then represented as K and any number. This number N represents the number of sepals in a calyx. If the sepals in a calyx are fused, it is represented with brackets. The number of sepals are encircled in brackets. Same thing with corolla. If petals in a corolla are free, then it is represented with capital C, N. If petals in a corolla are fused, it is represented with brackets. Next one, androecium. It is represented with capital E. Gynoecium. It is represented with capital G. In case of gynoecium, if gynoecium is superior, then we represent capital G on the top of the line. If it is inferior, we represent a line and at the bottom part G. If it is gynoecium is half superior, half inferior, then it is represented like this. Next, perianth means the fused petals and sepals, that is represented with capital P. Next, epipetalous condition means the stamens fused with perianth, that is indicated as epipetalous condition. It is represented as capital C, A, and arc-like structure like this. So we represent here calyx, gynoecium, etc. So epipetalous condition is represented like this. So these are few important symbols that are very much necessary while reading about families in plant morphology chapter. First, we will start with Brassicaceae family members. In case of Brassicaceae family members, examples are mustard, next cauliflower, next turnip. Here botanical names are also important. We will write those also. This is called Brassica campestris. Cauliflower is called Brassica oleracea. Turnip is called Brassica trapa. Next, coming to the flower. Flowers in case of Brassicaceae or cruciferae family members are actinomorphic. Here I have given the terms. How do we represent? Actinomorphic. But flower is zygomorphic in candy tuft plant. Next, flower is hypogynous, means all the remaining floral parts are below gynoecium. Hypogynous. Next, the flower shows dimerous and tetramerous condition, means basing on number of arrangement of petals and sepals. Tetramerous. Next, flower is ebracteate. We will write the symbols of all these terms when we are writing about floral formula. So, next is calyx. There are 4 sepals in the whorl. So we have written as tetramerous condition and polysepalous. Polysepalous means all the sepals are free. They are not fused. Next, they are arranged in 2 whorls. Next, this calyx show imbricate aestivation. Imbricate aestivation. Next, about corolla. Corolla means petals, the whorl of petals. There are 4 petals. All are free, so called as polypetalous. Next, sepals are showing imbricate aestivation. Petals will show valvate aestivation. Aestivation means arrangement of sepals and petals. Next, coming to androecium. There are 6 stamens. They show tetradynamous in condition, means 2 outer short stamens, 4 inner longer stamens. So, tetradynamous. Two outer short stamens, 4 inner long stamens. Next, about gynoecium. Gynoecium is bicarpellary, syncarpous, ovary is superior, next, here carpel is having only one single opening, that is locule, so unilocular, but becomes bilocular due to replum, but becomes bilocular due to replum. Now we will write the floral formula, which is very important to identify. Since this we have written here as ebracteate, E-B-R. Next, actinomorphic. Commas are very important. Next, bisexual. Calyx is arranged in 2 whorls, free. Corolla is tetradynamous. Androecium stamens are 2+4 arrangement, not fused. Gynoecium is superior. It is finally converted into bilocular. Now coming to the floral diagram. So we should mention the central axis. Central axis. Next. Sepals arranged. This is the diagrammatic representation of sepals. In 2 whorls. This is 1 whorl and this is means 2 completely outside, 2 completely inside. Imbricate estivation. Next. Valvate estivation means the petals are not overlapped. The representation of petals. Like this. Next, the central bilocular, which is finally due to replum. So here is the placenta. The wrong or false septum, which we are calling as a replum. 2 outer short stamens. Next, inner longer 4 number of stamens. Arranged in tetradynamous condition. So this is floral axis. So this is the floral diagram, and these are sepals, these are petals, these are stamens. This is gynoecium with 2 locules, 1 and 2. So bilocular, which has become finally due to replum. This is replum. This is outer short stamen, inner long stamen. So this is about Cruciferae family member or Brassicaceae family members.